It's all come down to this. We're here at Dusty Down. This is the finale of the campaign here for Under Par Golf Architect. It's been a long journey. We've got 24 stars combined across a variety of scenarios and maps that we've come across. And today, well, it all ends here. A big size map with an amateur ability level and a big rock, a natural wonder that cannot be removed. We're going to dive into this one. Hope you all have enjoyed this series. It's been a ton of fun. I've been having a blast with the campaign. Overall, the campaign's been a lot of fun. It's got some challenges, it certainly does. But here we are. Here's the landscape, and there is the big wonder, the big rock. Stands right in the middle. We do have some plots we can buy if we need to as well. And as always, I want to thank our members and patrons for your generosity and your support with every single video upload. You guys, every month, with your generosity, help us do what we do here. So thank you to each and every single one of you for your support. If you want to help support and join in, become a member here on the channel, there's a link in the description below. But let's get this going. We have $100,000 to use. We need to use it wisely because we need to build 5 par 4s pretty quick. We're gonna build the clubhouse here, and I think what we'll do from there is start. So we got the clubhouse built, which is nice, but let's go from there and just go straight up into some par 4s. Just like, let's get some holes brewing. Let's not waste time. I will go par 4 there. Okay, and then from there we'll go par 4 back this direction, par 4. I'm just getting a baseline out of the way. Another par 4 here, and then another par 4 here. So 4, and then the 5th here. So a lot of par 4s. Again, I'm not worried about how cute they are or how aesthetically pleasing they are or anything of that nature right now. We will worry about that later. That's a different time entirely. We're just worried more so. Oops. I just realized I put that on the wrong side. 3 is here. 4 is here. And T5 is here. There we go. That says T4. T5. There we go. All right, so we've got some stuff going. We need to get the tee boxes ready to roll first. So we're going to get some tee boxes going here. That's not tees, that's green. What am I doing? All right, here we go. There's that, and there's that. Let's get that out of the way. Okay, and then the greens, we could do a color green. We'll do a color green over here, which doesn't work with the current green. Why is that the way it is? I don't understand. Some of these greens, the way they're laid out, I just don't quite understand it. But we're going to do our best. We're going to do our best. So we're getting some greens located and situated here. All right, there's that. There's all of that. So there's all our greens. Pretty decent. I like to do the sandy fairway, little different stuff here. So we're going to, again, try to build out our fairways. Again, I'd like to leave a little bit of money or different necessities we will need to have. But it's nice to be able to get this map anyway fairly well situated before we even open up. We're going to get 5 holes ready to jump out with, and you know, we get people here golfing. That's all that matters. We get people here golfing. We're doing something right. So we're just trying to make it work as best we can before we do any extra spending on like facilities and whatnot. I do want to leave about $20,000 if I can. So we're gonna a little bit more. Okay, there we go. It's not great, but it's gonna make do for what we have right now. It's gonna make do for what we have right now. So there's that. Let's get some paths built out here real quick. There, we got that there. Have that there. Built that there. And boom. Bada boom. Bada boom. Bada boom. All right, that's good. That's good. And then we'll build out this right there. Okay, so we have $19,000 still to be able to use. I haven't taken out a loan yet. I'll take out the $60,000 just to get us something brewing and starting with. So we're going to start off with a restroom. We're just going to go with a restroom here and a restroom here. 2 restrooms, nothing fancy about it. Just trying to, you know, cover our bases and keep everybody fairly well situated. Did I not put that there? Are you serious? Okay, it's fine. Water fountains, we need those. Water fountain, drink fountain. Don't know which way is the right way, but we'll just do them wherever. All right, there's that. So we have $72,000. Let's build this restaurant. The restaurants are always big. We need good restaurants. So we're going to build one here. And then I don't know what we're going to need immediately, but I do feel like we need to get something for training that can do everything. So we have $52,000. Let's just go ahead and build a gym right off here. So people can get some training in, right? And then let's get our teacher, our assistant, cleaner, a gardener, and a handyman. And let's open up the gates. You need to build a clubhouse. They're not just build a clubhouse. Is this not a clubhouse? What are you talking about? You need to build. I have a clubhouse. You need to build the clubhouse and one unlocked hole. Bro, I got a clubhouse. What are y'all talking about? Okay, there it goes. All right, so unlock, do that. Unlock all the holes. Oops. Unlock everything. And we are ready to roll. So we at least have something to start with. It's not beautiful or pristine or anything of that nature, but we have the prestige almost already where we need it to be. We already have food covered and drink covered. We have 2 restrooms. We have a gym, which is going to help with training. And here's John Muller. He wants to play 6 holes and have a nature of 100. Well, the nature's not there yet. The nature can get there. We just need to build more trees out. And we will add some trees certainly here. We'll go ahead and add a few just for the sake of it. We'll add a few over here. And then we'll add a few in between here. Just to help a little bit. And that's going to help a little bit there. So that's going to help with each hole, actually, matter of fact. Now, again, we're poor again. So we're probably going to be in debt for the first few months here as we get our player base coming in. Again, right now, we're going to have a lot of visitors that are very, very cheap, $350 for the visitors. And then the higher tier, the more money we'll get per, obviously. So we just got to have to be a little bit patient with it as we wait. And again, I'm just happy we have par 4s already rolling. We will need a par 5. We've yet to build a par 5. And I did say last episode that today I'd probably build out our first par 5 hole. So I think we will try to get that par 5 hole going here. All right, so we're finally making money out of debt. The income's starting to shoot up as our memberships now, mostly in the silver and bronze tier, but we're doing pretty good there overall. We do have a lot of thirsty patrons, it looks like, here in terms of drink fountains. We probably could do a little bit better in terms of, you know, fixing that issue a little bit. I think that would be okay. We do have $11,000. So looking at reviews, you know, people want better holes, food truck, ice cream truck, snack bar, things of that nature. We can fix some of those things as we need to, but I'm going to focus first and foremost on just a little bit of hazards to help some of these holes get a little bit better. So we're going to put some water in across the board. Just add some water to these holes. And that will help for every hole to get the ratings up. So we got a B, B+, B+, A-, and B+ here. So that's pretty dang good. Pretty solid overall. We need to get our nature score up still so we can achieve the goal for John Muller over here. So we're going to try to get the nature score up, putting in a few more trees and the like. Fairway, we can certainly do more fairway action here. So let's go over here and do some more fairway action. There's that. And then we'll do a bit more fairway over here as well. Can't have too much easy fairway here just for that. But again, the funds is the reason why it's a problem right now for us. Okay, that's pretty good. That's an A. That's an A+. That's an A. That's an A. That's all I need. That's all I need personally. We have everything to an A. It's solid. We're at a 96.6 now for our nature score. Gold memberships are going to start to climb now more and more, especially the more people are playing. Again, a par 5 would be excellent to get here soon. The fun needs to increase as well. Again, if we want to do fun, that's going to be under the economy, I believe. Economy. Yeah, fun, tennis court, swim club, spa, shop, all that kind of stuff. So we'll get there. We just need to increase our funding, our money. We can repay our loan if I choose to. I don't know if I'm necessarily going to do that right now, straight away, but we're doing okay. 7 gold memberships, $15,000. How much did we bring in last month? 32,000. We're going to bring more than that this month, right? No, just about 32.3. Not bad. Just a little bit on the underside. Not the end of the world. Let's go ahead and pay back the loan. So we're done with the loan. And now let's go ahead and do the medium loan. So now with this, I do want to bring in the 2 different types of trucks we can get. So I'm going to go first and foremost with a, let's go over here. We're going to add a little walkway over here. And then I'm going to go ahead and go with a food truck, ice cream truck. And then I want to bring in a shop over here. Let's go shop. And 50,000. Let's just go tennis club. Try not to do too much craziness here. We can go shop right here. Tennis club there. That works out well for me. We need to bring in assistants for each of these and a teacher here. Okay, that's gonna work. $14,000 what we have remaining now. I feel like that does the job pretty well. Now we could use to do, let's go here. Let's add a bench here and here. And here. And a trash bin. A couple trash bins in here. And then a water station here as well. All right, there we go. So we got everything we need. We have 5 holes in. We just need to get the gold memberships up. We need to get the nature score up. And let the money start trickling through, because we just spent a ton of money on what we just did. We just need to get the funds where we need it to go. And we'll be right as rain. We'll be in great shape. So let's add in a few trees over here. A few easy trees. 98 now. Come on. We're so close. There it is. Got it done. All right. So now he wants to get to the semi-pro level. You'll get that. You just got to hit the gym, bro. Hit the gym and you won't have an issue. So that's for John Molnar. Where is he at? Is he on the course right now? He's here. So he's at a gold tier. Let's go look at his amateur score. So he needs to, yeah, it's going to take him a couple turns to get where he wants to go in terms of his goals. Again, looking at this big rock, this is interesting to me. So this giant rock you can build around. We're going to be able to build an easy course. I mean, depending on what the scenario is throwing at us here, we should very well be able to build out what we need in the space we have. We may at some point need to upgrade. Again, these are expensive plots, man. 50,000, 1,000, 100,000, and then 200,000. That's a lot. That's a lot of money. Again, we have food trucks here. We have good, I mean, these are all A's and above right here. So we're really in a great position in terms of golf. The issue we're struggling right now is our funds low. We're still trying to get the gold tier members up a little bit higher here. And we need to build out more holes. And again, you see how hungry people are getting. People are getting so famished so quickly. But we have restaurants, we have food trucks, we have ice cream trucks, we have everything you can possibly need in terms of your necessities, right? We don't have the swim club or the spa. That's expensive. That's $100,000 by themselves right there. That's down the line. We'll get there. We will certainly achieve that down the line. 20 out of 30 golfers currently. Current fitness status is excellent. We're at 55, excuse me. We need to get to 200. So we're not hitting, we hit style. We're close on service. We're close on golf. We're close on food. We'll get those as we build more. We'll hit those goals. I'm not too concerned about that still. What are we paying monthly right now for our loan? $10,700. Don't love that. We're probably about to go in the hole here this next month with that all said, because right now last month's income was $39,000. Our expenses are going to be higher. due to the loan that is a $10,700 expense on us right now. So we're gonna see. Let's see the numbers here. We're at the last day of the month, and boom, we're gonna. There it is. Okay, so we're still at a surplus. That's excellent. 39.4, 37.3. We'll take that, and it's going to keep increasing because we're gonna get more people moving from the silver tier to the gold tier, which is a $250 bump per person, and then we're going to start getting these gold tiers shifting towards platinum, and again that's $250 more dollars. So it's an easy bump there for us. We're going to start to get out of that way in a pretty good spot. We're at 81% happiness right now overall. This person is a little upset. What's your issue, bro? What's your problem? Why are you having energy's low? Restroom. There's I got 2 restrooms in prime real estate territory. Like if you can't find one, that's a you issue, bro. That's a you issue. I mean, seriously, you play a hole, restroom. Play a hole, restroom. Play a hole, eat, restroom. It's all right there. I got the logistics laid out for you, bro. If you have a bladder that bad, you should just stay at home and play on a virtual course. You know what I mean? If you can't play 2 holes without having to take a crap or take a whiz, we have an issue. And that's not a course issue. That's a you issue, bro. So we're at 12.9 right now. Overall, we're at a 2.6 on our score. The holes still, some people don't like the holes. Why? What's wrong with this hole? What's the issue here? Anything? I mean, it's at a 100% happiness now. These holes should start rising up pretty dang quick. 93, 93. Yeah, some of those are old reviews. That's old news, bro. Old news. We're at 17,000 now. That's excellent. I think I'm going to start playing with the par 5 course. Let's get the first par 5 on our hands here. So we have a hole that backs up here. All right, so here's what we're going to do. This par 5. Gosh, par 5. That's crazy. We're going to play it right there. And this is our 6th hole. That's crazy, bro. This is nuts. I see a plus. All right, and then the green. Wow, look at this, man. The first par 5 we've ever had, ever. And then on fairway. This fairway is monumental. Monumental fairway here. It's gonna cost us a pretty penny. Look at this. But we're gonna make it run. We're gonna make it run and work, baby. We're gonna make it work. Because we gotta appease the people. A minus. Okay, there's that. All right, so there's all that. I'm gonna put a little bit of water in here at this front end, the shallow end here, just because that kind of helps with some of your hazarding. And then we'll add a few trees as well. Insufficient funds. Now I'm in the hole. No. All right, that's a good enough hole. It's ready to open. Let's unlock the par 5. First par 5 ever built. Again, I'm not going for design or anything like that. Just trying to hit the goals, get out of the way, and we'll go from there. So now with that hole, this opens us up to go ahead and do we can do a par 3 going this way if I want. I kind of want to keep this space for our training facilities. So we could probably do is go a par 3 up, par 4 up, and then a couple par 3s. We'll make the most of what we have, I guess, is kind of where I'm thinking we go with that. But that gives us our par 5, which is excellent. We're still 6 holes away from being able to even do a tournament at this current point, which is crazy. They want us to have 12 holes. But again, it is the final scenario. This is the finale. So they want us to pull out all the stops, baby. Pull out all the stops. So let's get some trees built here. Like I was saying earlier, insufficient funds again. Dadgummit. Every time I'm about to build, the month turns and we go in debt. All right, so we got our first star. Good. Large driving range. Indoor golf. That's cool. And ability points. All said and done. That's excellent. So now we need to get 9 holes designed as an A- score. Well, that's going to cost us a pretty penny. General happiness, we need to get to a 90% as well. That will come. That will certainly come. We just have to, make money. And then we will. I'm not too concerned about that. So let me look at these large driving range, $30,000, $80,000 for the indoor golf, bro. That's crazy. It can house 5 people inside it though. That's pretty sick. That's pretty sick. Okay, so let's get these trees built like I was saying I was wanting to do. Just trying to get this hole to an A- score at least. Because the only thing holding us up right now at this current point is the funds. And the okay, we're at A-. Good. That's good enough. A- is good enough. So got to keep people well drinked, I suppose. What do you mean? Can't afford it. Okay, there we go. So eventually we'll need to get some more holes brewing over here. I do think the par 3s are going to be the way to go. Do one par 4 stretching out here and then some par 3s. And then we can build some more food concourses out there and whatnot. That will do well. We're just going to, again, the expenses are the issue right now for us. Because we spent so much money on the expansions and everything. It's going to, we're at a kind of a bad spot there. Again, we have 11 platinum. That's excellent. 14 gold. So we're about phasing out the visitors and the bronze people, all that kind of stuff. That's good. We're not soft capped yet. We've still got a lot of growth, a lot of money coming in. Ability level for John Moeller is still not at pro or the semi-pro level. General happiness is close to the 90%. And again, we need 3 more holes designed at an A- score. So let's start by doing the 4th hole. Or this par 4, excuse me, not 4th hole. Par 4. We're going to go straight off the cuff of that. We're going to go par 4 right there. We're going to throw the sign here. We're going to give you your tee box here. We're going to go green. Just like this. Okay, and then fairways. Do our thing, baby. Do our thing. We're going to leave a little gap there for some hazard. Insufficient funds. Awesome. Leave a gap there. Get the fairway as good as we can. Okay. That's a B+. If I can get this to an A. There we go. There we go. A-. All right, so let's get some water here. Like I was saying, I want to have a little bit of a water trap here. And then maybe some red sand over here. Just make it interesting. We're at a D still over here, bro. We need some trees in this joint. $1,500 right now. Not a lot. Not a lot of money. Not a lot of money over here. God bless. A B. Okay, let's just open the hole so we can get people playing on it. And then the path, I'm going to have a path cut through here if it'll allow me to. Okay, because here's what we're going to do. At some point here, I'm probably going to have some more food trucks because that hole is going to take us to some more par 3s. I think that's what we'll do there. Let's get some more trees here. Get some more small trees here. A-. Awesome. All right, there we go. There's that. We have a little bit of money, not a lot. We're doing okay. We're at an 84.61 general happiness. We still have how many more months on the loan? None. Okay, so let's take this loan out. Before I do anything, I'm going to build out the remaining holes I want to do over here. So let's start with this. Let's go hole here, par 3. Boom. Hole here, par 3. Boom. Hole here, another par 3. And then another hole here, another par 3. All right, there we go. That's pretty well it. Pretty well, that's going to be it right there for us. So here's what we're going to do. From this point, all right, so we're going to do a path here, kind of cut in between here a little bit. I know it's not aesthetically the most pleasing thing, but I kind of like the idea of just like having a little bit of a pathway here to try to like do a food court of some sort as we build this out. Because again, these holes are going to be a bit of a mess. We got that hole situated here, 7th hole. This will be the 8th hole, 9th hole. Helps if I can
also put things in the right spot. There we go. This is the 10th hole. And then we have the 11th hole running back this way. So we'll have that right there. Boom. Okay. Not too bad. Let's make sure we get these all situated perfectly. Okay, that's good. That's good. That's good. Okay, good. We need the greens to be shaped proper here. So 3x3s most of the time. That's all you need, especially for par 3. I think the more the bigger your par is, the more space you need on your green. It's basically the way I understand it. I could be completely off base with that, but I think that's just kind of the layout I'm expecting here. So we're gonna again get that to an A+. Good. Again, I love these small little par 3s because they're easy to get the score you need out of them without having to go crazy and above and beyond with like your build, right? So you can see, like, for these, we're just going simple, sandy fairways, straight up and down. We're going to get our A+ score. We're going to go home pretty with it. And we're going to have a lot of holes we can open up here, and that's going to put us in a really good spot. Really, really good spot. So I do want to go a little bit of water. Again, the water's nice just because it can work for both holes. And it adds just an interesting element here, like that. You know, it's no maintenance fee, which is huge. That's a huge plus. No maintenance fee is a massive plus of the water. The one downside of it is it doesn't add anything to your nature score, which sucks a little bit. So, you know, you just gotta make do with what you have with there and be okay with it. So we're gonna do that. We're gonna add some trees here. We're gonna add some trees over here. A few trees here. A few trees. This one's a bit of a mess. I'm going to go ahead and clean up this fairway a little bit here because this is a bit of a mess to hit through. Like you can see right there, it was just so much stuff in the way. Okay, we're still at a B on this one. This hole needs a little love. Still at a B+. Man, come on. This hole needs some help in the hazard section. There we go, A+. And we got the into the wild. All right, so there's a B+ here. Still need that to increase. A, good. A and a B+ still. Come on now. A-. All right, we're good. We're good now. All right, so we can open all these holes up. And we are ready to rock and roll a little bit here. Still $41,000. I do think what I'll do is I'll add another... Let's go with a restroom here. And then another restroom here. And then we're going to go bench. We're just going to add a few benches here and there, everywhere. Some trash bin. Okay. Just trying to get a few of the necessities built in here. We'll build one there, build one here, build one. Where else? Y'all hear my daughter. She said, "What up, baby GoBotch?" All right. So if y'all hear my kiddo, this is the blessings and some of the you know, things you have to deal with when you work from home with your kids that are, you know, newborns. So my kid's just hanging out with us while I'm recording, but she says, "What's up, everybody?" So I'm gonna get a restaurant right here, which I think is kind of cool. We're gonna do a restaurant there. I think that works well. And we're right as rain. I mean, we got how many holes now total? 11 holes. We're one hole short of being able to do the tournament. Let's go ahead and just send one back here, shall we? Like a we got that par 3 there, and then we'll run one right here. That's another par 3-ish, just small. I don't want to do anything crazy here. Easy par 3s, man. Easy par 3s. The only way I know how. Right, and we're gonna get this here. Awesome. Right, perfect. And then we'll go ahead here and we'll add our fairway in, A+, and then we'll add some beautiful water. So if you really screw up your tee shot, you're sitting not pretty at all. Not pretty at all. But this is just a basic, you know, basic easy hole. Basic easy hole. We just need to get some more funds in here, and we'll be able to get this to an A-, which will happen. We're gonna get that. I'm not too concerned about that at all. So there's that. A little bit of trees. There we go. A minus. Awesome. So we have our 12 holes now. Now we just need the fun to increase. We're at a 155 out of 200 needed for that. The general happiness, we're a bit low on that as well, but I'm not concerned about those. Again, we've stretched out our course here. We're really in a pretty good spot. Now the debt is going to be a bit of an issue for a little bit here because we have so many expenses right now, but that income should start to really fly forward over the $50,000 mark fairly soon. Again, right now, 16 plat members, not maxed out yet at the diamond area. So we still have more money coming in from platinum people, the gold, the silvers. And then once we need to, we can upgrade this $50,000 to be able to get new members coming in, which will put us up to 35. And that's more money coming through that, right? So that's kind of where we're sitting at waiting. We're just at kind of at a waiting game right now. John Molnar, another guy here. He's amateur platinum. He needs to get through this course because he needs to get his training done. Like right now, he is sitting another. He's about to get all right. Level 2, perfect. We got a level 2 indoor golf level 2, large driving range level 2, large putting green level 2, and ability points. So we've gotten that done. Now to get the 3 stars, we need to own 3 more plots of land and host a tournament. So we own 6 plots of land. We need to buy 3 more. That's going to be 6, 7, and 8. God bless. And that is going to be what? How much is that? $350,000 needed to buy all of that. That's egregious. That is egregious. Okay, this is the final course. This is it. So they want us to really show that we know how to make some money. And if we're going to be able to make money, the membership's what matters most. The holes don't bring in much at all for what we do. The visitors don't bring in much. The structures don't bring in a whole lot either. Especially looking at like $673. Like we're going to see once the month about to flip out here. Like how much money do we really bring in from structures? It's not much. Holes brings in a little bit to almost break even. 1,200. It's all about memberships, isn't that right, kiddo? Kiddo's over here eating her fist and talking to us while we play. So again, it's really all about the membership tab. So that's realistically what we need to do. Again, my sidekick, she agrees with me as we play here. So we got to figure that out. Yeah, we got to figure it out, kid. Absolutely, we do. Absolutely. Yeah, so I'm just looking like the shop right here. Right now, the maximum this can bring in is $1,500. And then if we upgrade it, it only goes up by $50. So it's just like, it's not really worth investing into your shops and like the restaurant itself. Maintenance is $2,000 to $3,000. The earnings is $500 to $600 maximum per month. So it's just like, you're not making money on these courses because of that. The way you make money on these courses is your holes brings in a little bit of money. Your holes will bring in a smidge of money, and it's all about your memberships. So we're going to keep increasing. I think the clubhouse right now, we have clubhouse maximum is 30 members, which we know that because we've seen here. We have 20. There's all 30 right there. 22s, 8, 7 there, 1 there. So we need to upgrade this number immediately. We need to get this to tier 2. That's going to increase our golfer limit by 5 to 34 to 35 people. And then that's going to help us be able to bring in new people, more money, and hopefully it'll be a little bit better off as well. So that's what I think we're going to save up this money for. We have $35,000. We're just going to let it run, get a little money brewing, and then yeah, if they're wanting us to buy all these plots of land, we're going to have to find a way to get an excess of money fairly quickly. And then, of course, we need to play a tournament at some point once we get the fun up a little bit higher as well. All right, we're about to hit the 50,000. There it is. Let's get the upgrade now. So the next tier is $100,000. Oh, my Lord. But that will get the limit up to 40 golfers, which is a very good number to have and be at. I will say this, though. We have to do the tournament. And I'm going to get it done here as soon as we can. We just need to get the fun factor up. We need 50 fun, basically 45 fun. What could we get that's going to bring in 45 fun? The spa is 50. So that's the next purchase. $50,000 later down the line here. It's going to go spa time. And we're going to try to get that going. So I think we just kind of sit and wait. And then once we get that spa, we can do the tournament and get that done and finished for the goal. And then it's just about paying off the current loan. And then I think we'll take out a big boy loan, and we're going to have to buy from that loan 2 plots of land. And then just try to save up income to be able to get this big third land 8 plot as well. So right now the goal, get to $50,000 again, and then buy the spa for the fun, and then host our first tournament here, this last course. All right. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to pay back this loan. We're going to take out the big boy loan. We're going to take out the big boy loan, and we're going to cut that cost down, go 24-month note. Here's what we're going to do. First, I'm going to upgrade this 100,000 because I think it's the necessary thing to do. Then we're going to build that just so we can get the fun factor up. And we have $92,000. We're going to buy this, and we're going to leave the rest of the money we have. So there we go. We've gotten 1 plot down. We can now do a tournament as well. So we're going to play a tournament, and let's see how this goes. Our last tournament here in our career. This is easy right there. Easy. Yeah, we're going to go with the wood. We got a little bit of wind to our back. We're going to go a little bit short, and nice. We'll see how this first shot is. That's not the shot I was hoping for. Not enough club, and we're on the green, but that's gonna be a bit of work here for us on this green. This is a par 4. So we're gonna go a little bit this way. We'll see what that does. Holy crap. Holy crap. Not the shot we were hoping for there. All right, let's just go a little bit more here. We get over the hump. Try to save par. Okay, well, we can at least get this one. We can save par. Good Lord. Not a great shot. Not a great hole. That's a brutal green I designed there. You're welcome, everybody. Par 4, second hole. We're a little bit over on this one, so we're going to go here. All right, let's see if we can launch this one, and that's a little over. Yeah, that's out of the play. My bad. Oh, shoot. Shoot. All right, we're going to go right here. And is this a par 3 or par... Hole 2. Oh, shoot. We nailed it. All right, so we got a birdie. Wow. Somehow we got a birdie on that. So we are 2 shots down off the lead after 2. Very rough start for us here to get going. Let's go with this. Take a little off here. Our power's too strong. Oh, hole it, baby. Come on. Oh, my gosh. Out of bounds. Are you serious? Relief. Unplayable ball. Screw you. Screw you. All right. So this is a putt. 3rd stroke. Save par, I believe. Oh, birdie. We birdied. Never mind. That was a par 4 again. So what are we now? 2 strokes off the lead. Great. People are eagling all over the place, and we're not doing anything. So it's another par 4 here for us. Another par 4. Let's see if we too much club on this one or not. Watch out, raccoon. Give me a great bounce. Oh my gosh, we may hole it. We may hole it. Oh, so close. So close. Are you serious? For the eagle. Bada boom, bada bing. It's easy as that. We eagle out on the 4th, and that gets us right back. Well, still 2 strokes off the lead. Are you stupid? Are you stupid? All right, so now it's par 5, or hole 5, par 4. Wow. We're gonna have to take a lot of club off on this. That may be too much club taken off. Yeah, that's way too much club taken off, but I'd rather do that than overshoot and end up back out of play again. You know what I mean? So this one here, we're gonna go a little bit of a half measure shot right here. Go nice. Okay, that's good. That sets us up for birdie putt. I'll take it. Sets us up for the birdie putt. And this does run a little bit here, but we should be okay. There we go. Up and down. We get the bird. Let's see if that gains us a stroke or not. We are still 3 strokes off the lead from Serena Perez. Wow. As we head to the par 5 sixth hole. Ooh, first par 5 for us ever. Let's see if we can launch this sucker. Oh my gosh, this is a beaut. A beaut. Schwagga. Destroy that ball. Give me a great bounce here. Get over that second hump, and we are over, and we are on for a double eagle opportunity here. Double eagle opportunity here. Let's see if we can get a good shot. Wow, what a shot to set us up for the eagle. Golf claps it around the audience. Here we go for our eagle putt to get us right back in the hunt potentially. We get up and down for the eagle, and we're now 1 stroke off the lead behind Serena Perez. That's what we like to see, baby. Let's go. Hole 7 now. Par 4, 311 to the pin. Yeah, we're going to need all our club on this. So pretty good par 4 here. We need a great bounce here off the sandy fair, and we're over the hump on the green, and that can't be even better. There's nothing better. Nothing better than that. And this is an easy eagle putt. Up and down. Man, we are rolling now. After the rough start we have in those first few holes, we are now tied for the lead with Serena Perez at 20 strokes total, heading to the par 3, 8th hole. And again, not a great spot here. Not terrible either, but I don't want to send it too far. Let's see. We'll get maybe a terrible bounce. Holy smokes. That was not what I needed. Not what I needed there. So this bites pretty bad. Matter of fact, we're going to go right here. Nice. And we're just got to save par with the putt here. That's a bit unfortunate. We were rolling up until this point. I think we're going to give back a stroke now because of that. So we're going to 1 putt it, hopefully. There we go. We saved par on the 8th hole. And I'll probably give back a stroke. Yep, we do. So we're tied for 2nd now. Heading to the par 3, 9th. And this one looks pretty good. Let's see. Let's see. Ed. No, too short. Man, what are these? My God. That's the tournament. That's the tournament right there, champs. That's it. That's the tourney. Unless I hold this, we're going to go bogey. We're going to give back a stroke, and then they're going to gain a stroke. So I'm going to be 3 strokes off the lead now. Most likely. With 3 holes to play. Yeah, we're 3 strokes off the lead. Dadgummit. Dadgummit. We need a hole out here. We need to get a hole in one by God miracle here, please, Lord. Please, Lord. Let me get the miracle. Oh my, what is that bounce? That kick was, where am I doing? What are you talking about? What are you talking about? Unplayable. Let me putt it. Get in for, we save par, whatever. We'll take that. We'll take the par putt. That gummit. So we're 4 strokes off the lead now. It's over. It's over. Our only chance is 2 hole-in-ones and Colorado's rain at this point, right? That's our only shot. 11th hole. Good bounce. A little too far off. Okay. This is a par 3. So this is a birdie. So we do what we need to do. We get up and down there with a 2. We're 4 strokes off. Par 3, final hole. That's not it. Oh boy. Back. There we go. And that's a pin seeker. Give me a good roll. No. Okay. Well, we're going to get up and down. We're going to save. What? Are you so? Oh my God. Okay. Tournament over. Mercifully, it's over. What a terrible tournament right there. We end up 6th place. Serena Perez with the dub. Good for her. So now we're back open for business. Everybody can come back in. It resets the golf course. We still need to own 2 more plots of land to get this done. So we need to get Big Rock, and so that's $300,000. And again, we have 2 years to pay off this loan right now. It's just not ideal, but we did max this out. So we have the maximum amount of patrons now we can get with 40, which is excellent. That's going to be more money in our pockets. So I'm very happy about that overall. And we need John Mueller to come in here and get his dang amateur status to semi-pro status. Where are you at, bro? So he's over here drinking. We need to watch him because he needs to get the upgrades going. Again, we have 12 holes on this course, and it takes them forever to play through these holes, especially when we've just opened up. He's gonna come in, he's gonna wet his whistle, he's gonna taste every water fountain he can ever find, ever. I don't know why they do it this way, but the AI is just programmed this way. So, and then he's gonna go over here and eat a little bit of something. What are you doing? What are you doing, bro? Now you gotta go play a hole? Are you serious? You're not gonna go train? Whatever. Screw you. That's all I gotta say. Screw you, dude. We're at 54,000 bucks now. Again, when we get the 100K, we will buy this plot of land, and we'll have our 7th plot. And I don't think we necessarily need to even add anything else at this point. I think we're in a pretty good spot enough to where we have the necessities we need. We just need to get through it. So, yeah. All right, John Mueller looks like he's finally going to go get some freaking training done. Maybe he can get out of the pro status he's been in for, feels like forever, right? We're going to see what happens here. He's in there training. He got power up. He's going to need to get his imagination up, though. So now he's going to go over here to the large putting green. Come on, John. Get it done. Get it done, John. I think hopefully that'll be enough. And there it is, John gets it done. And now he wants a swim club to get another goal accomplished. We can't afford to do that, but honestly, right now, I'm kind of like, I don't know, maybe we need to do the swim club. Maybe that would be the best thing we could do, is get a swim club in. It's massive. Holy crap, this thing is huge. What if I rotate it over here? Let's go 2 rotations over like that. That looks good. And then we'll wrap this around, and there we go. So now we'll have our swim club in. We'll put a cistern in, and we're right as rain. So now we got everything we need in place. The biggest thing now for us is basically just keep the economy going. We're at $73,800 last month. Again, we have the maximum amount of patrons that can come in, and they're all leveling. We can get a ton more leveled in. We're gonna get more money coming through that way. But the biggest thing for us is just get through these levels, let the money keep pouring through. Eventually we'll get this debt paid off. And once we do that, we should have enough money overall to be able to get both plots with both my income and the next loan we take out. And then it'll be mission accomplished. Sayonara, campaign complete, hopefully. All right, so we've finally gotten John Mueller's stuff all finished up, almost anyway. It looks like he's got some other things for us still. Get a level 2 gym, 150 fitness. We're not quite there yet, and he wants to turn pro. Good lord, we're gonna be here forever waiting for that. So a level 2 gym, we can get that done right now. That's 20,000 bucks. That's easy enough to do. But the fitness isn't high enough yet, so we need the fitness to get up a little bit more. 20 for that. We can do the tennis courts. We already have tennis courts. Swim club. We have spa. We have. Or do we have the spa actually? I don't think I have the spa. That's 10 fitness though. It's not good enough. So we're gonna need to find a way to get more fitness out of this thing here. All right. So we're gonna need to get this indoor golf unit in here, which we don't have yet, which is kind of cool. We'll get that. And then we need 15 more fitness now after that. So what's a cheap way to get 15 fitness? Go save up for another gym if we need to. Or we can get another putting range. A couple small putting ranges. That's 10 and 10. We may do that. That path will take us down there. That'll be okay. Again, still financially right now, 5 months to pay off the loan. Just when I think I'm almost done with John Mueller, he comes striking back at us, doesn't he? But we got this. This is cool. This indoor golf thing, that's pretty neat. That's pretty freaking neat right there overall. So 9,000. Yeah, I think that's gonna be the play. I think the play is we're gonna go straight up, just go with golf with the putt area here. We're gonna go the small putt one here, and then a medium one right shabooey. I don't have the money for it. 10K. We do another small one. 2 smalls. There we go. Got it done. So plenty of putting opportunities for our patrons. People are really thirsty over here. What is going on with that? Again, I have water fountains like literally everywhere you go. There's a water fountain in your face. Like, I don't know what the issue with that is, but I'll plant some more. I'll put some more water fountains in this area. We'll put one here. We'll put one here. We'll put one here. We'll put one here. I'm putting them everywhere. They'll drink it up, get your hydration. That's important. Very important. So now the biggest thing is John, he needs to come train through again to get to pro level, and then we just need to get the money up so we can buy those 2 plots. So that's what we're sitting and waiting for now. All right, so we got John back. He's in the shop. He's working over here. He's got some levels he's going to try to get through. Again, it's probably not going to happen right now. I think he's got one more trip in him before he can get technically up. So yeah, he's going to go to hole 1. So you just got to wait him out. And, you know, next time through, he'll be fine. We got John back in the lab, ladies and gents. Let's see, is it enough? Got it up to a little bit, so maybe he can get the power up here enough. I think the thing holding him back, though, is the imagination. I think that's the piece holding him back here. So he's working on his putting. Again, I don't think it's going to be enough. That's the imagination game, right? Well, getting closer. Still working on that putting. Come on. Maybe he's going to get enough here. Let's see. Let's see. There, he got that, but it's not enough yet. So drink fountain it is. He needs to go over to the, what is it over here? He doesn't need, I mean, he needs to finish eating, restock, refuel. There's the food. Now he's heading over to the driving range. That's where he needs to head. So working on the power. He's already a 14 out of 20 on that. So he should, what happened? Now he's going indoor golf. Okay. Maybe that would be what he needs. Let's see. No. What's going on? You got 5 there. Okay. You need to get 6 here from the driving range. 6 from the driving range. I don't think he will. I think he gets 5. He got it. Okay. So now he's just waiting on the imagination to catch up. Once he gets the imagination caught up, he'll be sitting right as rain. I'm actually doing a little bit of a trick here to try to get him to train faster. I close the gates and that kicks everybody out. Then I open the gates immediately and everybody comes right back in. And it resets the routines, which is interesting. So I'm going to see if this works as a way to be able to kickstart basically his training. He's not back yet. What's going on with that? So normally it comes right back there. No, that's not Mark. Where's John? Where's Mr. John at? Still hasn't entered in. We're waiting on him. There he is. Okay, so normally you come in, he's gonna go to the swim club. What does he try to boost right now? You don't need to boost anything, technically. You're sitting pretty. You need a swim. Well, you don't even have a swimsuit on, bro. What is going on there? What is going on there? Now he's gonna go hit up some water fountains and putt. Okay, so this is gonna be working on his accuracy. All right, which he's a 0 out of 30 on right now, or is this imagination too? Let's see. So 5, 0, 0. So I got him 7 points right there. Okay, again, not the end of the world. He's gonna use the restroom. Got to putt some more to keep working on his accuracy skill overall. He's not holing these putts, man. He's at 11. Okay, so he's gonna go putt again. And then we just need him to get the imagination score up 1 more level. 1 more level will hit him to pro, and we'll be done with his goals. As he cuts across our fairway to get another drink of water. Get that water. Get your meal in. Good. That's gonna help with that. So he's fed. He's good. He needs to go to the driving range, and he just needs the driving range ain't gonna help him here. He's got to go to the indoor golf unit. And the indoor golf is going to help with his imagination of learning how to play the course, all that kind of stuff, right? So let's see. Is it enough? to get to pro for John. And he did it. There we go. We've just unlocked the jacket and pants. We finished his scenario now. That's excellent. So now it's just about, again, growing the money, growing the finances. We can now afford to do the $240,000 loan. We'll take it. And we're going to buy immediately the big plot. And now we just owe for 100,000 bucks, which we are very close to getting here, to get to the plot 7. So we're going to watch that money. Hopefully we're at the end of the month, so we're not going to be able to get it this month. But next month, we may be talking about finishing this course, finishing this last scenario finally. So there's the money coming out. We're at 96,000. So we're very, very close. Again, 12 holes, pretty solid course through and through. It's been a fun series, fun scenario to go through, teaching us basically how to play the game and how everything works. Financially, you know, the game, if you're wondering how to make money, it's all about expanding your memberships from your clubhouse immediately to get to the max 40. And it's all about memberships. Structures will bring in a little bit of money. Holes will bring in a little bit of money. But it's really just all about memberships. And that's just how golf clubs work. So we have the 100,000. Let's get it done. And let's finish this scenario. There we go. Indoor golf level 3, stagnant, large driving range level 3, and large putting green level 3. So that is it. We finished it. Now we can go back to the main menu. And that is career said and done. 27 out of 27. We finished her up. We got it done. Everything you see along the path and the journey, it's been fun. It's been a fun journey. It's had its ups and downs at times where we've just tried to figure things out. But y'all, we've done it. We've got it figured out. And now, as we finish Dusty Down, it's all about sandbox mode coming up. So if you want to see some more Underpark Golf Architect with a 18-hole course, we're going to try to build out in sandbox mode going from 0 to hero. Make sure you smash that like button, comment down below. Thank you to our patrons and members as always for your love and support. Appreciate each and every single one of you. But until next time, stay safe. God bless. And we'll catch you back here in the next one.